In this class, we are going to learn how to set up a personalized signature for our messages. To create a personalized signature, we click on the Settings button, and then we click on See All Settings. In the General tab, we scroll down until we find the Signature section. To create a new signature, we just click on Create New. This will open a dialog box for us to enter the name of the signature. This is not the name that will appear in the signature, just the name for storing it. You can put whatever name you want. For this example, I will write Simple Signature and then press Enter. If you want to edit the name of the signature, you can click on this pencil icon. And if you want to delete the signature, you can click on this trash can icon. In the field next to it, we will actually set up the signature. Here, you can write all the information that you want to appear in your signature. For this example, I will put my name, my title, and the link to my website. If we want, we can use all the text editing tools available to customize the look of this information. In this case, I will make the text of my name bold. I will increase the text size. And I will change the color. Besides working with text, we can also insert images into the signature. Two common uses for this feature are using pictures or a company logo. For this example, I will select a picture. To insert an image, just click on this icon. If you have any images in your Google Drive, you can choose them directly from here. If you don't, you can upload an image from your computer using the Upload option. Initially, when we insert an image in the signature, it is loaded with its original size. But if we click on the image, we will see that we can change its size. For this signature, I will choose the small size. Now that the basic signature settings are done, I will define where it will be used. For this, I will go to this field for new emails use. And I will choose the signature I just set up. That way, every time I create a new email, this signature will be inserted by default at the end of the message. If you want the signature to also be used in reply emails and forwarded emails, you can also choose the configured signature in this other menu. Now, just scroll down the settings page and click on Save Changes. If I click on Compose to start a new message, we will see that the signature is already inserted in the email body. Now, I just write my text about the signature and send the message normally. Before continuing with the lesson, I want you to pay attention to a detail. Notice that Gmail put two small dashes above the signature. These features weren't in the original configuration I created. But if you don't like them, I'll show you how to remove them in no time. But before that, let me show you another default feature of message configuration. I'll choose a message that I received in my inbox. And I'll click on Reply. If we observe the body of the email that appears for me to type the reply, we will see that my signature is not showing up here. When we click reply to a message or forward a message, the original message is inserted as a quote at the bottom of the text we write. To view the original message, we can click on the three dots at the bottom of our message. If we scroll to the end of the message now, we'll see that by default, the signature is inserted only after the received original message. This way, our text is in one part of the message and the signature is in another part. To show you how we can change these settings, I'll discard this message. And I'll go back to the settings. In the signature configuration section, we find an option called Insert Signature before quoted text in replies and remove the hyphens line that precedes it. If we enable this option, the hyphens will not be inserted before the signature. In addition, when we reply or forward a message, the signature will appear right after our message and not at the end of the original messages. Let's click on Save Changes to see how it turned out. I'll once again select an email from my inbox. And I'll click on Reply to the message. As we can see, this time the message signature appears before the original message. Now I'll discard this message. And I'll create a new email by clicking on Compose. As we can see, the signature is also no longer with the two hyphens at the top. Now, I'll just make one more comment. If I type the text of my message, we can see that it's immediately above the signature. Ideally, the signature should be 1 or 2 spaces away from the message. Of course, after we write the message, we could press the Enter key once or twice to create that space. But if we want, we can leave that space already saved in the signature. To demonstrate, I'll once again discard this message. And I'll go back to the signature settings. Now, all I have to do is place the cursor at the beginning of the signature and press Enter once or twice, depending on the space I want between my text and the signature. Now, just click on Save Changes one more time. And if I create a new message now, we'll see that the signature will already appear with the distance that I configured for the first line of the text. And that's how to configure simple signatures for your messages using Gmail. Thank you for watching, and until next time.